there's a fun activity, sharing nature activity called Interview with Nature. And in this activity, you may interview a bird, a rock, maybe a marsh, or maybe a stately tree. And you ask it questions like, particularly a tree, what events have you seen in your life? And who comes to visit you? What is it like living here? And scientists will say, well, you're putting, some scientists will say, that you're putting human thoughts onto this tree. But you're just playing. They said that a powerful phrase is, let's pretend. And when you say, let's pretend, what it means is that you open yourself up to new ways of being and new realities. And you've set aside your biases. And so the whole approach to this activity is to spend time with something and try to be with it and understand it and see it from its own perspective. And that enlarges our own perspective of life, and we can do that. And so it's really a marvelous activity. I was in England explaining this activity, and there was a warden there, Royal Society Protection of Birds, and he was kind of looking at me kind of askance, like, what do you mean go out and talk to a bird? But he'd loved everything else in the workshop, all the other nature experiences we had. So he went out and he thought he would try it. And he came back and he was just so enthused. And he announced to the whole group, I had the loveliest conversation with a warbler, a type of a small bird. And it just gives people a sense of permission to kind of step out of their normal habit patterns and experience new realities. And so play can be so liberating, and that's part of the reason why it's so joyful, because we're accessing all parts of ourself, and there's a sense of freedom. And there's a sense of really knowing other things that we haven't maybe stopped to really pay attention to. And again, when the focus, it can be on nature, it's a perfect way to cultivate and enhance people's experience of nature. And the more nuanced our understanding and appreciation is, the deeper our love for nature is. And of course, we want to take care of and protect what we love. And so it's just, play can be a tremendous ally for educators, for parents who want to help their children just become more quiet and more receptive and more mature as a human being.